Hi Capricorn, how are you? I hope you are doing well. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nina or Sinfulpluto, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Once again, I hope that you are able to receive a message that resonates with you for the next 2 weeks. And the reason why I'm doing 2 weeks rather than 1 week is because I'm going on vacation soon. So rather than missing out on a week of videos, I'd rather just kind of cover bases like that, I guess you could say. So that's what we're doing, okay? So this is going to be for August 5th until the 18th, all right? And this is going to apply to Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Tropical and Sidereal. If you don't know your placements, you can go to astro.com. And they will give you all the information that you need, okay? So let's just get into it, all right? All right. So Capricorn, what is in store for you? I also want to thank you, Capricorn, because you were my most viewed video last week, and I was really shocked. I wasn't expecting that at all. So thank you so much for the love and for the support and all of the good stuff. Thank you so much. That was beautiful of you. Thank you. Cancer was a very close second, so thanks to both of you for the love and the support. I feel like I love you guys so much. And as a Cancer sun and in Sidereal, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I love you guys so much. So thank you. All right, so Capricorn, what is in store for you guys between August 5th and the 18th? What is in store for Capricorn between August 5th and the 18th? What is in store for August? What is in store for Capricorn between August 5th and the 18th? What is in store? There we go. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Shit. Jeez, okay. Page of Pentacles. I'm using the Happy Tarot, by the way, if you're curious. My best friend Gabby, or Dialect on YouTube and Twitter, she got them for me and for my birthday, and I cherish them with, like, my entire life. Tower reversed. So this is why I said, oh, shit. Tower reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. High Priestess reversed. You could be dealing with a water sign, specifically a Cancer or a Pisces, but it can literally just be any water sign. Okay. Jesus. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which I think signifies your energy. I think that you have a lot of ideas, and I think that you're trying to work out a lot of things. It could be that you're just being a little bit of a workaholic, or you're trying to strategize new things. It almost kind of seems like you're trying to remain blind to a situation, and I feel that you're trying to remain really optimistic about something, but I don't want to, it's kind of not really for the best of reasons. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I have the Tower reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is telling me there's a very unstable foundation in your life right now, whether it has to do with work, with home, with a friendship, with a relationship, with whatever it is. There's an unstable foundation here, and I feel like you're resisting the change. I feel like you're trying to keep everything from falling apart. I just kind of, every time I see the Tower reverse, I kind of just imagine someone trying to put a Band-Aid on something. You're trying to put a Band-Aid on something, essentially, and hoping that the pain will go away, hoping that the wound won't get any better. You're kind of resisting from going to the hospital, essentially, and kind of just getting things fixed up. And so I feel that the longer you are resisting this change, this event of everything kind of falling apart so that you can restructure, this to me is like rebranding. For some of you, this is like a rebrand thing. You need to rebrand yourself or something. Or there's some sort of restructuring that has to take place. For those of you that like work on social media or have your own business or something or whatever, you might need to rebrand. And I feel that a lot of you may have been resisting that for a while. But anyways, the Tower reverse is telling me that you're really resisting all of these changes. And I feel like you're trying to come up with all of these ideas and kind of temporary solutions, but keyword temporary, they're not going to work in the long run for you because the foundation that you have built or the foundation that you are standing upon is just really unstable right here. Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's not a stable foundation. It's almost like you're trying to stay here for the sake of staying here, and it's just not really working out in your favor. The Ten of Pentacles reverse can also signify, especially with this Tower reverse, is that you might not want to leave the situation. You might not want to end things with someone or quit your job or whatever it is. You're resistant to the change. You're resistant to the ending. because you're getting something out of it, whether it's wealth, whether it's status, reputation, power, whatever. You're staying in it because you're still trying to get something out of it. I feel that a lot of you are, it's kind of similar to Virgo, where you don't want to feel like you wasted your time. And I don't think that you're wasting your time in this situation. It's not like Virgo where you're actually wasting your time. It's more so like things fall apart. It happens. Sometimes you need to restructure so that you can look at things differently, so that you can have new ideas and embrace these new ideas. And I feel that whatever new ideas that you have in terms of like career and in terms of work or projects or security, stability, safety, I feel that you can really implement them for the long run, but I feel that you can only do that once things fall apart and you're able to restructure. But I think that your ego might be a little bit too big, and you're having a hard time accepting that things just change, that's just the way that things are sometimes, you know? Sometimes we have to fall so that we can get back up. So that's one thing. Also, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and pairing it with the High Priestess reversed, this is telling me that a lot of secrets could be revealed about whatever structure that you're in, whatever, like if it's like the home or with the family, secrets could be revealed in terms of that. And I feel like that's really going to force you to just move on and to walk away from the situation and to restructure and rebuild, essentially. Also, with the High Priestess reverse, this signifies to me that you're staying in the structure that you're in. You're staying in the foundation that you're standing upon for a really superficial reason. I feel like you're not really all that deeply connected to it, but you're staying in it for a physical reason, whether it's for money, security, power, wealth, safety, not safety, power, wealth, reputation, status, whatever that is, you know what I mean? It's a physical thing rather than like a deep emotional or spiritual thing. You're saying it for the wrong reasons. Ego. It's all ego to me. So that's what I have for you. I want to clarify this High Priestess reversed. So what does this High Priestess mean? Who is this if it's a person? What is this energy? And how does it tie into this reading? What is this High Priestess reverse, please? Can you clarify this? King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. But again, I feel like this is all just status. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And then under that, it's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands really confirms what I was saying. You're staying in the situation that you're in because you're gaining something out of it. It's like you don't really want to leave your throne. Again, it's an ego thing. You could be relying on someone, but I think it's more so someone is relying on you. You could be relying on someone, or, you know, the roles can be reversed. In any of my videos, the roles can be reversed. So just like, it's not set in stone, okay? Energy isn't linear, you know, do what you need to do, okay, for this to resonate with you. But yeah, High Priestess reverse, this is all superficial reasons for me. King of Pentacles is like you want to stay on your throne. You want to continue with like the money that you have or the safety that you have, the security that you're receiving. And the Six of Wands is telling me like you want to maintain your power. You want to maintain your status. You want to have like all eyes on you. But that's just falling apart. That is just falling apart for you. And I think that a lot of you don't really have the patience to restructure and to rebuild. And I have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So it's like you're trying to find the short way out. You're trying to find all of these shortcuts. And I think that's related to this Page of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to find the shortcut. You're trying to find the easy way out of this. You're trying to find the I don't want to say the most harmless way to approach a situation, but you're just trying to find the easiest way for you, the most convenient way for you to do things, and things that benefit you and only you. It's like your focus is mainly on yourself and not really anyone else. It's like you're trying to maintain whatever it is that you have gained. But yeah, this is telling me that you don't really have the patience or the mental fortitude or the toughness or the determination to basically pick yourself back up. I feel like you just want things to be easy, and I almost feel like you kind of want things to be handed to you. And I feel like it's like you in your eyes, I think that you feel as though you have already built your way up and you have already done all what you believe you needed to do. And I feel like you have grown very comfortable in your position. You have grown very comfortable in your throne. And the universe is telling you, you can't get comfortable. It's not time to get comfortable. And I think, you know, your world is kind of being shaken up to remind you that nothing is ever set in stone, that there is so much growth to be made. And I feel like that's why things are kind of shaking up for you. You have to be reminded that, you know, you have to be reminded that life is never you never reach, how should I say this? It's important for you to always be growing and not just grow comfortable in one state of your life. You always have to be open to evolving and becoming a better person and learning new things. And I feel like you kind of have just grown stagnant in your growth. And because of that, things are being shaken up, okay? Your world is being shaken up. Things probably aren't going your way. And you're trying to come up with these superficial or temporary fixes to maintain your power for as long as you can, but I feel like that's just falling apart. And you're trying to remain in denial. Yeah, you're trying to remain in denial. Two of Swords reverse. You're trying to remain in denial of the situation, and you're trying to ignore everything. But the longer that you ignore everything, the more time, or the less time you give yourself to leave the tower and to allow it to fall apart. So here's the thing. The tower is inevitably going to fall. It's up to you whether you want to stay in the tower and kind of let everything fall on top of you, or if you want to get out in time and just watch everything fall apart, but then have the ability to restructure and to rebuild and to re-strategize and replan and do whatever it is that you need to do. Like, it's a rebranding thing. This is like a refresher. You need this refresher in your life so that you can keep on moving. And I feel like ego just isn't really letting you do that. So that's a whole thing. And we have death reverse. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. But this to me is just like you're resisting the change. You're resisting all of it. You want to stay in the place that you're in right now, and you don't want to like move forward at all. Like, you would rather just be in this one phase of your life, but that doesn't promote any sort of growth. It doesn't promote any sort of evolution or anything. It just promotes stagnancy, essentially. And I don't want you to remain stagnant in this phase of your life, right? So that's what I have so far. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards to see what else that we get here. Okay. Sorry, I like want all my cards to be like in order and, you know. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is like you working hard. This is you building, all of that stuff, right? So let's see. Oh. All right. What other messages does Capricorn need to hear for the dates between August 5th and the 18th? What other messages does Capricorn need to hear for the next 2 weeks? Ooh, we got your card. We got the Devil. Yeah. So this is telling me, this is all about complacency, right? This is you being complacent in your own addictions or vices or whatever it is that it gives you pleasure. But it's all a physical pleasure. This is all temptation. This is all stuff that isn't really giving you a long-lasting, it's not giving you a long-lasting happiness, if you will. This is just temporary. This is like a temporary fix. Again, it's the Band-Aid that isn't really working in your favor. You know, like eventually the boat is going to fall apart. Eventually the boat is going to sink no matter how many times, no matter how many bandages or Band-Aids or whatever you put over the leaks in the boat, because of it. Like, you can't Band-Aid everything, and water is going to get into that boat, and eventually that boat is going to sink, and you can either sink with that boat or you can swim to safety and find something else. So this is you remaining complacent. This is in your own vices or addictions or temptations. And this is you thinking that you're powerless and that you don't have any sort of say in what is going on, but you absolutely do. I say this all of the time. You don't have control as to what happens to you, but you have control as to how you react. So again, like I said, You have the control whether you want to sink with a boat or to swim away and go to safety and do something else with yourself. So you're not as powerless as you want to convince yourself. And I feel that whenever you try to convince yourself that you're powerless, it's because you would rather remain complacent and kind of think of yourself as a victim of circumstance rather than make any sort of effort, genuine effort to make changes or to go with the flow or to go with the restructuring. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, how bad can restructure be? Yes, sometimes it can be painful, and yes, it might feel as though it's really hard, but I promise the end result is going to be very rewarding. So there's that. And then we have the Lover's Reverse, which really confirms and validates, the devil. I mean, the two lovers here are the same people here. Like, these cards go hand in hand. And so the Lovers is telling me that you're falling into temptation. You're making the easy choice rather than the right choice. And it's important for you not to continue falling into temptation. And I feel like your angels are, like, watching you. They're watching you make these decisions, and they're like, damn, like, I can't really do anything unless, they ask me for help. So I feel like they're kind of just, like, sitting back and watching you kind of go through with your own self-doing in a way. Although that's like kind of like an extreme way to put it, but that's kind of like how it feels like, honestly. And that it just feels like that, and they're watching you. So I feel like if you truly want to get out of the situation, and if you want to go through the restructuring, because it's going to happen one way or another, I really encourage you to reach out to your angels, to your spirit guides, and ask them for guidance, ask them for help, and ask them for ways in which you can handle the situation with the least amount of chaos or the least amount of harm as possible, and just, like, go with it and go through it and, do what you need to do. Because this is essentially a thing where, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? It's like, it's not like a personal thing, it's just like, you have to do it, and you have the choice whether you want to go with it or resist it. But it's gonna happen one way or another. It's inevitable. So, yeah, brother. That's really what it is. So let's get into this. Let's see. What other messages do we have for Capricorn between August 5th and the 18th? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What truths need to be revealed to them? Are there any other messages that Capricorn needs to know? Any other? Oh, you also could be dealing with a Gemini with the Lover's card. Also, I feel that with the Devil and the Lover's Reverse, this can signify your relationships could be taking a toll because of the fact that you're falling into your own temptations or into your own vices or addictions or whatever it is. Yeah, because the Lover's Reverse can signify like relationships and passions and stuff. So your relationships could be at stake, whatever relationships this is. It could be romantic. Your relationships could be at stake because of the fact that you're resistant to change and because you're not open to changing your mind or to compromising or to doing things differently and kind of just remaining complacent in your own bad habits. So let's see. What other messages do we have for Capricorn this week? What other messages do we need for Capricorn this week? Two cards. We have the Three of Cups and the Five of Wands reversed. So this could be like some sort of internal, some of you could be dealing with like internal conflict, Five of Wands, in your social group or like in parties or something like that, because we have the Three of Cups. It kind of feels like you're going out and partying and you're having fun, but I feel like it's more so avoidance. I feel like for some of you, the Three of Cups could be in relation to the Devil, where you're going out and partying and avoiding responsibility, but there's an underlying conflict that you don't want to deal with and you're just avoiding. So that could also be an issue, but also I feel like the Five of Wands reversed can also signify that once you confront the situation and once you are able to make amends and once you're able to like hold yourself accountable and, you know, make the apologies that you need to make and whatever, you're going to be able to celebrate with this person or with these people and go out and have a good time and just be able to solve the conflict and kind of have everything to be resolved. So Yeah. For those of you who are avoiding conflict and kind of just going to your friends and kind of just like avoiding, I would really encourage you not to do that because it's going to it's going to bite you in the butt one way or another. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and pull some affirmations for you for the week, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Work Your Light Oracle to see what else pops up. I didn't do this for like the other videos, and I don't know why, but the entire like time I've been filming these videos, I was like, I really want to use this deck, and then I didn't do it until I reached Sagittarius or Scorpio. So, sorry to the rest of the signs. Alright, let's get into it. So what affirmation does Capricorn... I'm not reading that because I read that for Sagittarius, but I got gentleness. It's the same thing, but it says, I'll read it, I guess. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. I align with the gentlest part of myself and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I am like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about what sorts of humans the clouds look like. But I'm going to pull a different one. So what affirmation does Capricorn need to hear for the dates of August 5th through the 18th? All right. My goodness. Okay. So we have playfulness and story of my life. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something fun, a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. The lady really knows how to party. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for Best Monologue, or for Best Inner Monologue. So I think that's a really good one for you, Capricorn. But I think that's all that I really have. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I have the other ones really quick. I'm going to pull these very, very quickly, and then we will be on our way, my loves. Alright, let's get into it. What message does Capricorn need to hear for the dates between August 5th and the 18th? What message does Capricorn? Alright, well that was quick. Imrama, what are you being called to journey to? So I feel like this is kind of just saying that... you're being called to do something and you're being told that you have to restructure and that you have to let things fall apart so that you can become aware of the journey in front of you and of like the things that are just opening up to you. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of like ignoring your calling. I feel like a lot of you are ignoring the things that I feel like the blessings that are coming to you are blessings in disguise, and I think that it's like that for a reason. And I feel that the universe is kind of testing you to see if you are willing to go through the hard times so that you can appreciate the good times, because I feel like some of you may have been a little bit too indulgent in the good times, and so the universe is like, okay, I'm going to give you all these blessings because you've been working hard and you deserve it, but I'm going to disguise it in this way to see if you are truly, truly deserving of the wealth or of the blessings that I'm about to give you. So I feel like that's kind of what that's saying. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and read like from the guidebook from this because I like to read the descriptions for them. And I also feel like it makes a lot more sense. So, let's see. 98. Okay. The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or you already are on one. Or you are already on one. It could be a physical ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. And then here's like the activation for this. It says, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets and from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. So that's what it says. Yeah. And it's crazy because I also have Age of Light, which is saying you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is telling me, like, you are really reaching a different level in your life. Like, you're leveling up, and I feel like the universe is testing you to see if you're actually ready for this or if you're just going to continue living the very superficial lifestyle that you have been living. So, yeah, transformation, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I really hope that you enjoyed and I hope it made sense. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Give the video a big thumbs up if you desire. Share with your friends, family, lovers if you have one. Whoever. Subscribe and hit the bell notification to know when I upload videos. All right, so Capricorn, that's all that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed. Please take care of yourself for the next 2 weeks, okay? Just because I'm not telling you to drink water or anything doesn't mean that you shouldn't, okay? So take care of yourself. Drink as much water as you can. Eat your meals. Be, healthy. And take it one day at a time, all right? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.